name is Beatrice Servatius. The purpose of this video is to do my reflection for teaching, reading, and writing. Okay, so the purpose of this video is to summarize the micro teaching that we have conducted on Sunday. So basically, the micro teaching is supposed to be face-to-face class, which means our group and our classmate as our student. And we will act as a teacher. That and expectedly because the day our group supposed to do the mock teaching, the micro teaching, we barely had any students due to the upcoming celebration Eid Adha. So our group have decided to do an online class. So for this micro teaching, our objective was to help students apply logical reasoning in both spoken and also written context, and also at the same time we want them to be able to identify clues from the passage we provided. And the topic we choose for this micro teaching is inferences, and have we also have planned some class activities to make the class more engaging. So during the stimulated session, I noticed that some students became okay. But first, during the online session, our group have decided to have only one teachers, and the rest of our group will pretend as a student. So during the lesson, I noticed that students became more active in class. It became unexpectedly active, but they're not really active because it's online session, right? Expect and they active during group activities. Um, that during group activities, where students where we put 3 students in breakout room, so where they can discuss about the task given. And during the season at the breakout room, uh, we can communicate with each other and share our idea about the task given, and we also we also like brainstorming together how to get the answer to the question. Mm. However, however, during this online session, uh, I think there is area that need improvement because, like, I think one of one of one of the most challenging one of the most challenging for teachers while conducted online lesson is it is hard for students to give their full attention during the class, because maybe students feel bored when teachers talking, or maybe the lesson, or they don't understand about the lesson. It could be a reason too why they couldn't give full attention during the lesson, because the when the lesson because during the lesson, where teacher asks the student about the answer, not answer, about what did they think uh, about this passage, about this passage. Some student will just read again the passage we give the passage show, and they just like fill blank. They just fill blank about the question from the teacher. Oh yes. One more thing. The way we try to check the student is like we use Canva. Like you can see here, this is one of the example that we include in our Canva. Like we just give student uh this, for example, this one. What do you know what is inference? So student can read together what is inference. And there are few passage also from the can, but there are there are another few passage given. As a future teacher, I think that I think that it is very critical for teachers to adjust their teaching style, because like every student have a different styles of learning. There are advanced students, moderate student, and slow student, and so student. So teachers need to put student AM as student. Teacher needs to, how do I say, teacher need to put them in one group, not only advanced, but teacher needs to mix them together, advanced, moderate, and so student. So the advanced students, they can have the moderate and the slow learner. So it is very good to mix them together. So and I believe that I need to improve my teaching skill, and especially in finding better ways, how to engage my student, how to make my students more engaging in my class. Like as and I think that if I use if I use like lot of if I use more technologies in class. Okay, for example, mm, because this is 21st century, I think it is very essential for teachers to integrate technology in class. And maybe I also can do quizzes or some polls for students, because I believe that students will be more active if I use games as a tools to my lesson. One more thing is I believe, and one more thing is for my future's reference to be a future teachers. I believe that I should learn and ask a lot of things from experienced teachers about how to improve my skills, how to handle student, and how to plan my lesson plan. So all the things I plan will go smoothly. Truth, the stimulated teaching experience has been invaluable opportunity for me to critically reflect on my teaching practices. Uh, Throughout this journey, throughout the mock teaching we do, I have gained meaningful insight into the importance of setting clear objectives, using engaging and inclusive teaching strategies, managing classrooms, construct providing timely and constructive feedback to support student learning, and how to attract my student attention. And last but not least, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to my group member Leong Xinyi, Sativa, Gan Hui, Teng Ting Fei, and our lectures and to Sapal for continuous support and guidance throughout this process.